Hey everyone, good morning. I'm Divyansh. I manage developer programs at Allen AI and I also run OSGC New Delhi. So in this video, we are going to talk about GitBook and we'll learn how to turn Markdown pages into live user-friendly documentations and synchronizing it with the Git workflow. So let's get started. I've already opened gitbook.com here on my browser. In easy words, GitBook allows developers and teams to create, manage, and host their documentation with the Git workflow. So, and there's a lot more you can do with the GitBook. For this video, we'll be specifically looking into the Git sync capability, where we'll be, deploying, hosting the docs of the chaos community, which is hosted on their GitHub repository. So let's come to chaos first. So chaos is an open source organizations which helps communities to measure the health of measure the community health and uh, yeah, and if you see, there's a lot of things available on their website, but most of their documentations and getting started guide is available on their GitHub repository. So what we are going to do today is like we'll be forking this repository and hosting the this whole thing on our GitBook space. If you see, there's markdown files with lots and lots of detail, and right now this is not very user friendly, right? So let's fork this first and name it as a chaos and create fork. Awesome. So as you can see, I've already forked this repository. So let's get back to GitBook and log in. So I've previously logged in, so I must be logged in, I think. So you can start by signing up, and this is the thing you'll see once you log in into the system. Let's name this something chaos guide. You can create your own space, but yeah, we'll be just focusing on GitSync for this video. Uh, so here you can see the option synchronize it with the Git. So yeah, I'll be using GitHub and I need to connect my GitHub account here. I've done that previously, so it will not ask me for certain permissions, but if you're doing this for first time, it will ask for certain permissions. So make sure to give that permission. And let's add an account. So this is my username and I need to select repository. So I need to configure the repository which I want. So select repository and this community ones. Yeah. So let's save it here and let's go back to our page. Yes, you can see community chaos is here now. Just click it here and we'll be selecting the main branch. And this is a fork pull review, like if you are collaborating with your team and some of your team members are making pull requests, you can preview it and merge whether you want. And here's the choose priority. So as I mentioned previously, like it is the get sync is bidirectional. So whatever changes you're going to make on the repositories, it is be reflecting on your deployed documentations. And if you're making any changes from your GitBook workspace, it will be automatically changed to the your repository. So this is very great. And yeah, let's synchronize. So this is very super easy process, and this it'll take few moments. I think I can pause till it is completing. Yeah. Uh, by the way, this is yeah, it's almost completed. Perfect. So here you can see this is a sort of preview of the space of the documentation which is going to live, and you can publish it here directly from here. So GitBook gives all these features for free to open source organization. So if your open source organizations you can get access to these features for free. And let's as for now, I'm just publishing it for as a public, and it will be indexed by the search engine. So here we get the link, and let's open it here. So as you can see from here, which is not very user friendly, to here in just few minutes. So this is the uh, great thing about GitBook. It saves a lot of time of teams, and it's very easy to set up, as you've already seen. So, and let's see one more thing. As I told you, it is like bidirectional sync. Like whatever change you're going to make to your GitBook space, it will be reflected, or GitBook document, it will be reflected to your repository. So let's make some changes here. So uh, after section, I'm just adding GitBook is great. Okay, so let's do the merge. Okay, so it is just thinking. Once it's complete, I hope it's done. Yeah, so you can see the GitBook is great. It's just added here. And the best part is if you see the code part, uh, you can see the GitBook is great as already mentioned here. So you made some changes on your GitBook workspace and it reflected to your repository. Similarly, if you are making some changes in the GitBook in your files, it will be reflected to GitBook. uh, So I'm just adding nice here, and I'm just doing it here because this is simple markdown file. You can do it on your machine as well. Okay, so I just merged it, and you'll see nice coming up here in few minutes, I would say, or seconds. Yes, so it is synced now, and if we refresh, okay, so it is visible here. Might take some time to update. GitBook is great. Okay, nice should come here. Let me pause and take a look. Yep, it's here. So this was a very small edit. So I hope you find this very insightful, and I'll be doing a complete series on this GitBook thing. So let me know your thoughts, and thanks again.